Hi.
Okay. Your name is Donald Brown.
You're going to introduce yourself and say something about...
I'm Donald Brown. I'm the smartest damn geologist there is.
Okay. What other properties have you developed?
Well, I haven't developed any. I have staked a lot and have an option because I'm not a developer. I'm an explorer.
Okay.
And what else can I tell you?
Have you what properties have you explored before?
Well,
have you been an explorer all your life?
Well, in 1953, I was about 21 years old. I was 35. 53. About 23 years old. I was on the uranium rush at Line River.
Mm-hmm.
And we staked up claims that became mines. One of them is, what the hell was the name of it? Uranium mine Stanley.
Okay.
I've been in exploration since I was 21 years old, and I'm 91 years old now.
Wow.
So I got a few years under my belt.
Yeah, and you're still exploring.
Well, yeah, in a sense that I'm not out beating in the bush, but I have claims that are drill ready, and we want to get an option deal on them.
Okay.
So a major company will go and drill them.
Okay, what would encourage a company to want to pick up the option?
Well, firstly, you've got the right structure with the gold anomalies on them. It's called the Rydell structure. That's where the shear zone's pulled apart.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the anomalous gold in the soil right across on that shear zone. You see it there?
Mm-hmm.
Over there. In yellow, that's all anomalous. Each site is an anomalous gold sample in the soil sample.
Now, anonymous gold structures means it looks like it holds gold, right? Or did you?
No. When you take a soil sample and you do an analysis, it can be a part per billion or part per million. If it shows gold, it is gold.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's number one.
So that looks pretty significant.
Yeah, those are all anomalous there.
Yeah, and that's.
And the other thing we can tell it's anomalous, we apply geostatistics to it. Let's say you got a population of 1,000 samples. You can determine which are anomalous and which are not by statistics.
Okay.
Statistics.
So this sounds like a pretty rich deposit.
Well, you never know until you get in and drill it with the real holes.
Yeah.
It could be very rich or it could be poor, but at $7,000 an ounce, it doesn't have to be a hell of a lot rich. You'd be making a lot of money.
Yeah. So how long have you been developing this property or working this property?
This property? I've had properties all over the different years. Is this a Fry McBain? Cleo. How many years have I had Fry McBain?
About 15 years.
Huh?
15 years.
15 years.
Okay. And so now you're looking, did you get any interest in from the audience here?
They're not exactly lined up. But when they come in and to drill, that's probably at least $1 million for drilling.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been here a couple of days. We're looking for somebody to auction the property.
Yeah. And
It is a kind of a quick 2-hour job, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Now this is located. Your property, the area you have staked out is west of Pickle Lake.
Yeah.
Are there any other gold mines in the area?
Well, if you go from Pickle Lake across to the west, you're in the Uchi Belt. And over at Red Lake, that's the best gold camp there is.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that was discovered more recently near Red Lake, a big major. Those are like 20, 30 million ounce deposits.
Mm-hmm.
And what else there was? There was an old pickle crow mine that only produced about 3.5 million ounces.
Okay, so this company now you're the personal owner of it, right? You own the company right now.
Yeah.
You own the claim.
I'm a private.
It's private.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so first I'll get your name here. It's Jim Renault. Renault?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So tell me what you've got here. This is Treasure Oaks Resources, and you're mining in you're exploring in northern Ontario. Okay, where are you exploring?
Are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have properties in northern Ontario. Our flagship property is located west of Matachewan. It's called our Ferris Lake property.
Okay.
It's a nickel, cobalt, chrome with potential for hydrogen and helium.
That's special.
Yes. So it has a historic drill hole into it, drilled back in 1999 into a serpentinized ultramafic. And we're looking at that again as a nickel, cobalt, chrome. And during the serpentinization, hydrogen is released as a byproduct. And over top the ultramafic body is a thick sedimentary cover that we think is acting as a trap to possible gases below. So we're looking at that as a
Marketable gases.
marketable white hydrogen.
Okay. And this is, go ahead to the next one.
Yeah, so up here is our Field of Dreams property. It's located on the Ontario-Quebec border. It's a copper, nickel, zinc, gold prospect with some silver through it. It occurs off the main Destor-Porcupine fault zone on these southwest trending splays. There's other past producers like the Harker and Iris that occur on these southwest trending splays. And we're in close proximity to the Holt Holloway mines held by Agnico Eagle.
Now, Val d'Or is on
Further east.
but in the same latitude.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah, along the same Destor-Porcupine
Okay.
structure.
Right. And this leads right across to Timmins and the Porcupine Hollinger.
Correct.
So what stage of development are you at?
So we're currently at the exploration stage on both properties. We do have permits in place for drilling on both properties. So at this point, we are working on getting the company listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange, and we're looking to do a concurrent financing.
You're currently listed as what?
We're not listed yet,
Oh, okay.
but we are working on the listing.
Okay, and the recovery that you've gotten for gold, silver, helium, hydrogen, that's all speculative. That's on what you've picked on the surface.
So the Ferris Lake property has a historic hole.
Okay.
That drill core is still stored in the Kirkland Lake Library, so that's been resampled. We've completed a 43-101 on that,
Okay.
and we're getting grades of 0.24% nickel over the 53 meters, as well as 0.1% chrome and cobalt. But
Okay.
yes, the hydrogen and the helium are speculative at the moment,
Right.
but those grades are equivalent to
What
Canada
was
Nickel's Crawford and Midlothian projects.
so? You're a geologist,
I am.
and who did you work for? Like you're no longer working for someone else as a geologist, or are you? Or are you sort of a freelance?
No, I have a consulting company that I do geological consulting work for.
Okay.
That's Renault Geological Consulting. But I am running Treasure Oaks as CEO at
Okay.
the time.
This is your little baby project.
It is, yeah.
So would you consider yourself, as well as Robert James, as prospectors as well as geologists?
Yeah,
They go together.
they do.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, what sort of development time I guess that's so difficult to determine.
Yeah, it is. Again, we're at the raising money, financing part of the project.
That's what you're looking at now.
What we're looking to do, and we'd like to get our drills running this spring, summer. So that's our goal.
And what's your chances of that? You need the money.
We need the money.
Has anybody come up with the money, or
There have been some financing institutions that have stopped by to possibly lend a hand, so we're going to follow up with those people after.
you certainly have a heritage involved here with the area. But then, you know, that's been under development from a lot of people over a lot of time, back to the 1800s.
But there's still ground that hasn't been fully explored, so there's always.
That's hard to believe. Okay, thank you.
Great, thanks.
Yourself, you say you're a prospector promoter.
Yeah, I'm a prospector promoter.
Okay.
No, I cannot just say I'm a prospector. I'm a prospector, and I'm a geologist by background. And we've staked and developed a porphyry copper gold prospect in southwestern British Columbia. And this is something we've been working on for 10 years. We've had about $2.5 million spent on the property. And we've identified a very large alteration system that has potential to host a number of separate porphyry bodies. And we have more recently, we've gotten a lot of extra information regarding samples, very anomalous, higher grade copper, gold, and silver results.
This is from core samples.
No, from surface samples, surface chip samples, surface grab samples, and outcrop, of course, outcrop and talus. So we've got so much more smoke now. It's just given us much more encouragement that we have the potential to develop a very large deposit.
You have potential, but what's the next stage?
Next stage is right now we're looking for a well-funded partner who's prepared to spend at least $2 million on the ground to have the property mapped, complete some geophysical surveys, appropriate geophysical surveys, and also to develop it such that we've acquired drill permits, but prior to drilling.
Okay.
So we need $2 million.
$2 million prior to drilling.
Before we drill it, for sure.
And the drilling will clarify how much exactly or what's depth.
Ideally, this is such a large property, and the target area is so large, we expect to develop a number of multiple targets, and so the drilling would probably take place over 2 or 3 seasons, and probably 5,000 or 10,000 meters of drilling minimum.
Yeah. What about the native population?
We've had very good encounters with the natives so far, and both our previous partners had established good working relationship with the natives. And the natives have the hereditary chief had visited the property and approved of what we were doing and how we were doing it.
Yeah, you have quite a large property here. Are there any
100 square kilometers?
240?
100 square kilometers.
Okay. Yeah. Now, are there any? It looks like there probably are there gold mines or any mines in the area?
There were some historic adits on the property prior to our acquiring the property. The adits were developed over the early 1900s up until the 1960s, but there's no record of any production from the adits, where gold was the product.
So the gold that was taken out there before was taken out from silt in that?
No, the gold was taken from underground adits. There's no record of what production was and how much gold or how many tons were moved out of the adits. So we don't know that.
So
there's no recorded adit.
This is highly speculative.
Yeah, very highly speculative. Yeah, very highly. It's. But again, we're not interested in high-grade gold. Well, we've identified the right alteration, right mineral assemblage that is indicative of a potentially a giant porphyry copper gold system. Similar, well, actually not similar to, but perhaps larger than Red Chris, larger than Mount Milligan. They're two well-known porphyry copper gold systems in British Columbia.
So you're Douglas Leishman.
Doug Leishman.
And you're
I'm a geologist by background, mining analyst by background.
Okay.
I've been involved in mining exploration for plus 50 years.
Okay, but this is your personal project.
It's my personal project, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you decided to, in retirement, go into prospecting.
I'm semi-retired, and I've been working on this for the last 10 years. On a part-time basis.
Okay, now, so are you going out in the good times when the weather's good
I visited the property every summer for the past 10 seasons. But with the exception, well, I had a couple of days on the property last summer. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
But
is that how you maintain the property? Maintain your claim?
That's part of how we've maintained the claim. In reality, we've had other people spending money for the last several years, and our claims right now are in good standing for another 5 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Yeah. So you're not listed anywhere, are you?
No. This is private. Myself and my partner William Taylor, we're a private entity, and we have no intention of being part of a public company. Our property is we'll option it to a public company.
Okay.
But we're right now we're looking for a major company that is prepared to spend at least $2 million on the ground prior to them making a drill decision.
Okay. Now these minerals here, these samples, these were found on the surface, right?
All these samples were found on our property. Some of these, and they're really just indicative of the widespread nature of the copper and gold mineralization on the property, which in our mind is just indicative of a larger buried system at depth that we haven't identified. In this instance, this is extraordinary high grade. It surprised us, but this sample was taken by consultants who were doing work for us, and that runs 560 grams per ton gold. It's got some zinc and also very high grade silver. That's extraordinary high grade. Not indicative of the other samples, but this instance, here's a sample. This runs 3% copper, and all the green mineralization there you see there is malachite.
Yeah, it's quite a variety of rock samples.
Indeed.
Okay. First, I'll get your name.
Alan Mays.
Alan Mays, okay. And you're from?
We live in Quincy, Illinois. The project is in Austin, Nevada. It will be the largest silver deposit in the world, 1.5 billion to 20 billion plus ounces of silver, usually about 1% gold. It will be open pit mine, about 4 times the size of the Anaconda mine, which is the largest open pit mine in the world now in Utah. So that's that. We also have a gold project, free gold, visible, for about 87,500 ounces further down in Marietta, Nevada.
Okay, and this is listed on the stock market?
No, it is not. We formed a mining co-op for this. At some point, we'll probably sell it out to a major. Given the fact that the silver is now close to $100 an ounce, I think it went down to 83 today, but it's very profitable.
Yeah, so there's no way that anyone can invest in this right now?
Yes, they can buy shares in it. It's $10,000 a share if somebody's interested, they should contact Dr. Alan Chamberlain at cedarstrat.com. He lives in Las Vegas, a PhD in geology again from Colorado School of Mines. He used to work for the Hunt brothers. He knows what he's talking about.
Okay, I see that. I'll get the sign there. It's Toyabe Mining Corporation, Marietta Gold Clay. So it sounds like it's if you don't get an investor, how many years will it take this mine to be producing?
It won't take long at the surface. We got to finish registering all the claims, and we've got most of them.
Okay.
It could be in production in 1 to 2 years.
Okay. And you think this is going to be one of the top producers?
That's his estimation. He worked for the Hunt brothers in their oil side, but he's been in minerals since he got his 2 advanced degrees from Colorado School of Mines. That's probably 50 years. So
okay.
And he's been in Nevada most of the time.
He's a geologist and a prospector.
Well, I guess you'd call him a prospector. Most geologists are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And his name is Dr. Alan Chamberlain.
Dr. Alan Chamberlain.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the best one to talk to. And here.
Okay.
A picture of me or
This is like my very basic job. I did have a very interesting conversation with Max.
Name David Frappier Rivard. C'est bien.
What do you want me to say?
Oh, okay. So let's start over again. Eldorado is an old company. It's been around for a while. And what's your current holding in Canada? What company do you currently mine in Canada?
We mined the Triangle deposit
Okay.
in Quebec.
In Quebec, okay.
Quebec.
And this is around Val d'Or.
This is in Val d'Or, yes.
In Val d'Or, okay. And what is your proposed projects? What are they? The ones you're coming up.
We have 2 projects in development, the Ormac deposit in Val d'Or
Yeah.
and the Skouries deposit in Greece.
Okay. Do you have a operating mine in Greece right now?
We have an operating mine in Greece, the Olympia mine.
Okay. Is this close to the Olympia mine?
No, it's into the area of Greece.
Okay. And have you done any exploration work on it yet? Like, have you done any core sampling or anything like
There's
that?
been exploration, yes. Yes, there's been exploration on all projects.
What stage are you at? What stage of development are you at?
But we're finalizing. Like it's coming online in the months to come.
Coming online in a month. So,
Not in a month, in the months to come. I don't know exactly how many.
oh, in months.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With a
So,
S.
yeah, not in, but in the next year.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's depends on a lot of things, I guess.
Depends on a lot of things, yes.
Okay. All right. And the Val d'Or extension, you said there's going to be another Val d'Or project, another project in Quebec, right? And when will that be coming online?
Same thing, should be somewhere in 2026.
In 2026. Okay, great. And what's your job with Eldorado?
What kind of interview is that?
Well, no, I mean, you're not a prospector.
I'm not a prospector. I'm
You're-
a geologist.
You're a geologist.
Yes.
Okay, great. And what do you have here? Is this from
This
the
is from
source?
Val d'Or.
Huh?
This is rock from Val d'Or.
Val d'Or?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have Skouries?
Skouries is over there.
Okay, I'll get some Skouries.
Okay.
Okay, what have you got?
So we've got Rocky Shore Gold, which is Ken Lapierre. It's the CEO of the company and a major shareholder.
Yeah.
So here's our projects in Central Nevada. We are south of the Great Atherton Fault, which is Newfound Gold's flagship, obviously. And we also recently acquired 2 historic resources very close to our project. And those 2 resources will be upgraded to an RME 43101 standards. And we're going to grow it to probably 2 to 3 million ounces. Right now, we've got just under.
Okay, and your holdings are what? The yellow?
Yeah, the holdings are the red. here.
Oh, your holdings are the red.
Yellow is the newfound gold, and the red is the Rocky Shore.
Your property. So this is already on the yellow. They're already producing.
Kind of, not from that project yet. They should be producing next year, but they bought Maritime Resources, which has a mill. So they are funneling some stuff through that mill, but I don't. It's not from their project right now.
Okay. Now your role with them is as a promoter.
Well, I invest.
You're not a prospector.
No, I'm not a prospector, but I work in investor relations. So, with corporate communications, investor relations,
Okay.
capital markets, helping people raise money,
Okay.
helping my clients raise money.
So it's called Rocky Shore, but there's no shore
Sure.
but a lot of rock.
A lot of rocks.
Okay. Your name?
My name is Kathy.
Hold up your Kathy Hume. Okay. Good Scott. A good Irish name.
Well, we're kind of British.
British.
Get the fastest side over here.
Do you feel like you've got a good deposit of emeralds?
This one is being donated. The Royal Ontario Museum wants to put this in their museum, so I'm donating it to the ROM. It's the largest emerald that they found in Canada today.
Okay.
Take care, buddy.
Now, do you feel that you've got more emeralds there?
I got more emeralds there.
No, you've got emeralds there, but in the project or what?
Oh, in the project.
Is this from drilling?
No, that's just from grassroots prospecting, pulling back the moss, just in really early stages. We got no holes in the ground.
You find that on the top of the
surface. We do a little bit of jackhammer, reach into the pockets. It's in a muscovite pegmatite. It's in a tungsten skarn. It's got two big.
Whereabouts is that located?
It's central Newfoundland.
Central, where there's not that much traffic.
Where there's not much traffic.
Do you have anything from Grossmore?
This jade is on the northern peninsula, just up north of Grossmore.
Okay.
So it's the only known, to my knowledge, it's the only known jade occurrence in Atlantic Canada. And curiously, it's right alongside the Viking summit, Lance Meadows.
Yeah.
And of course, the Vikings are in love with jade through history and that kind of stuff. But they put their little summit right on the jade. So we're assuming that the Vikings were collecting this jade, same thing.
Okay, that's good to.
Because there's jade Viking artifacts made of jade, and
Yeah.
don't know where it came from. And we're assuming it comes from
You think that came from? You haven't polished anything up.
No, this is just nuggets we're finding on shoreline. Like we're just walking back and forth the beach, and this piece washed up on the shoreline. That's why it's got like a little polish. It's actually polished by the sea, rolling around on the rocks. Right?
And you can split it, I guess. And where was this crystal? This crystal is not that.
This is amethyst from there's an Avalon deposit. Jason White owns this property, and it's right on the Avalon Peninsula. It's an old lead mine. They were mining the lead for bullets for World War II, World War I back in a long time ago. And this was a byproduct that was just left in tailings ponds or left in the beaches and hills.
So you're more interested in not minerals, but more interested in gems.
I'm a prospector. I'm interested in everything, right? So I just got the gemstones here, a bit of eye candy to bring people into the booth to look at the real deposit, which is the rare earth. And we got
Is this core samples that you've done?
samples from Labrador, yeah. And this is from the red wine district. This like this purple stuff. And this is the Foxy Metals, Foxtrot from Search Minerals. We got I don't know how many million ounces they find rare earth minerals, and that's what Donald Trump's looking for right now. So hope they sell it.
Yeah. But you haven't found anything worth monetizing.
Well, with these rare earths, we are finding different things. For example, this is a sapphire that we're getting tangled up with the rare earths and put on a UV light.
Okay.
And sometimes it doesn't form full crystals, it's just being a mass in the rock mass.
Okay,
this
so
is all rare earths.
how much time do you spend out prospecting?
I come from a generational prospector, from a family of prospectors in Newfoundland. I spend my whole life at it.
What's that?
Spend my whole life prospecting.
Oh, okay. How much time do you spend a year out prospecting?
Wow, If you need jobs, 50, 60 hours a week.
Pardon?
50, 60 hours a week.
50 hours a week near your home.
Near my home.
Or do you go out there camping?
Yeah.
And year round?
Well, I can't do much. We got like 10 feet of snow down there now, so we're not doing much prospecting down there now.
10 feet of snow will slow you down.
How long do you want?
Pardon?
10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute?
As much as you can to describe yourself as a prospector and what do you do and what you hope to do, what you hope to get. Okay, go ahead, Gordon.
Okay, I'm Gordon Sallow. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario. I'm a prospector. I've been prospecting all my life. Normally I'm a journeyman carpenter, but prospecting is my love of my life other than my wife.
You're both prospectors. Okay.
And in prospecting we comb the ground, we study the ground, we collect rock samples, we assay the rocks, and we hope to find a mineral showing of value. And we're here presenting at the PDAC to try and entice a junior company to come and enter an option agreement to purchase our claims, which would be a route for financing further work on the claims.
Now, is your aim to sell your claim?
Yes, the option is an option to purchase.
Yeah.
And they usually run 3 years, some are 5 years. And over that time, there are commitments by the parties to expend a certain amount of money, to pay a lot of money or shares.
And have you sold property in the past?
Yes, probably about a dozen times I've signed these agreements over the years. And
Okay.
hopefully we can do another one this year.
Now you have a sign up there that said the largest gold mine in Ontario. That was 1911 for sale. That's Long Lake.
Long Lake is an old abandoned mine south of the city of Sudbury. It closed down in 1939 due to the war and the lack of workers. There's still gold there. We found gold, and we've also drilled some new areas with gold. So it's a prime example. It's an eye-catcher sign when I say for sale, and basically it is.
Yeah.
But we have to do further exploration work.
So you have the claim for that site?
Yes.
Okay.
The original owners lost the property and reverted to the Crown or the government, and it was reopened for staking over a number of years, and I grabbed each claim as they came open until I got the whole package. So it took several years, and we're here.
What do you have in front of us here? This is, you have here gold. This is a rock sample of gold.
I've got some visible gold over here from the mine. You can see the little wee tiny specks there.
Okay.
There's some more cluster of specks of gold. This sample was from the waste rock dump. And 100 years ago, they would sort the ore by hand.
Yeah.
You know, to see what.
And you found this on the surface?
Yeah, in the rock dump, the waste rock.
What's that?
The waste rock pile.
Okay.
So the hand sorting was not efficient.
Right.
We sliced this sample in half, saw the gold, and we thought, let's just see what it comes back from the assay lab. And this came at 4,450 grams per ton. Nowadays they mine 1 gram per ton.
Yeah.
So,
But again, that's difficult to know when it's just lying on the ground. Because you're not sure whether they already mined this vein out.
yeah. So that's why we're here for more financing to try and raise money to drill. We did drill a drill hole. 1973, another company drilled, and they had 18.6 feet, 1 ounce gold, which is extremely high grade.
Okay, where was that? In this site? The
Yeah, it was about 300 meters from the gold mine.
Okay, how many claims do you have?
I have approximately 300 claim units.
How much does that cost you?
It's basically about $400 a claim per year
Okay.
to keep them valid.
And you have to do some prospecting on it.
Yeah, that's the $400 per year work per claim unit.
Okay. But if you don't do anything with the claim, you lose it, right?
And it's reopened for staking.
Okay. And what does it take to keep it closed?
To keep it in your name is to keep spending that $400
Oh, okay.
per claim unit. Now you can work on one claim and transfer the work to the other claims.
Yeah.
But it's a basic system of retaining the property if you work on it.
Okay, good. Nick Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Goliath Resources, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you are?
I'm a project geologist there. I'm Nicholas Morgan. So we're currently drilling. We've been drilling for 5 years. We are located in northwestern British Columbia near the Alaska border. We drilled 64,000 meters last year. We're planning to do another 40 to 50,000 this year, 7 drills, fully funded, gold exploration with a little bit of silver, copper, lead zinc as well.
Okay. And do you have any active mines anywhere?
No, we don't have any active mines. We're an exploration project generator company.
Are you listed?
We are, yes. GOT.
With?
On the TSX.
On the TSX?
Yes.
At what price?
It's about $2 today, I believe.
Okay. What's the earliest time there's no set schedule of production? You haven't had the results yet to set production, eh?
No, we're still trying to find the extent of the property, so we're still a ways away. There's a lot of exploration to do before.
And where are you located?
Northwestern British Columbia.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, so in the Golden Triangle, the southern tip of it. So up here we're producing Brucejack, KSM as well, one of the biggest gold deposits in the world. We're located near the Alaska border, so there's Stewart there, and we're just a little bit south of it.
Okay, great.
Sure. Awesome. You bet. Thanks. Okay. We're gonna take this stuff, crush it up, and then we're gonna put it through the mill.
Yeah.
All the waste will go here, and we'll store it up here for the mine rock waste. And then that'll be basically it after 30 years of mining.
Okay.
According to our definitive study.
And you'll be putting it back into the
No,
the pits?
it'll fill up with water.
Fill up with water.
Yeah.
And that's then it becomes just a.
Well, we'll have to monitor it for a few years, and then it'll fill up with naturally fill with water.
Yeah.
And then as long as there's no need for any treatment, it'll be left.
Okay. And what are you processing?
We're processing the spodumene mineral that's in this part.
Yeah.
So this is about it's got about 25% of the ore is spodumene, which is the lithium-bearing mineral.
Okay.
Spodumene carries about.
How do you extract it?
We just crush it.
That's all you do.
Crush it and then use flotation.
Okay.
The flotation will use fatty acids, and it creates little bubbles on the spodumene.
Okay.
And then it flows to the surface, and you just scrape it off.
Okay.
So who are you with?
I'm a freelance. I have YouTube videos.
Yeah, I would have wished you would have told us if you were taking this for YouTube.
Everything is what we say recordable here in this in this venue. I think that they wouldn't allow anybody with a camera here. Well, now this tailings would sort of stay there.
This will stay there, yes.
And
well, it's all. We still have to go through all the permitting on all this.
Okay.
It hasn't been completed.
Do you have an operating property?
No, we don't.
You don't. Okay, that's the essence of what this is all about.
Yes.
Okay. You've got a nice visual though.
It is.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hi. Let's see if I got your name, Garth.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask you who you are. You're Brooke Lisson.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Hardline Exploration, and Star Copper is one of our bigger clients.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we got in on this project last year, and got the first drilling done in the last 10 years. It was 49 historic holes, and we drilled 13 for about 5,000 meters of drilling. most of that was in the Star Main deposit. That's where we found this one. Digging up our hole 56 drill pad is where we found this nice piece. Nice piece of Criscola with some malachite.
You're describing it.
Yeah, so the crystal growth there is from, I think it's sort of like a stalagmite, stalactite kind of precipitation or a mineral. And then you've got malachite, which is a copper carbonate, copper oxide on top of that. Which is
Malachite's not a rare mineral.
No, Criscola is though, but malachite, we have lots of malachite. We also have azurite in a lot of these upper holes in the supergene enrichment zone, which is like the upper 80 to 100 meters. We have this supergene enrichment zone that's grading more up into the 1% copper equivalent. And then once we go past that, we're kind of in a structural transition zone into our hypergene mineralization down lower. And we only have a few holes down deeper like that. So that's something we're testing. We also have some higher grade gold intercepts down lower that we're going to be following up on. They're more kind of structurally controlled, we're thinking, and probably later. So yeah, that's got another.
So the plans are you can't formalize plans yet, right?
Well, we're funded. We're going to do 15,000 meters hopefully this year.
Yeah, okay.
On site, ready to go.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring a second drill online as soon as we can.
Yeah.
And possibly a third heli drill to do some of our satellite targets in and around the main deposit.
Yeah.
So we have Star Main, and then we have Star North, East, West. We have Copper Creek, which is another kind of anomalous zone. With all these have good IP chargeability anomalies, and we're also doing 3D IP this spring to kind of help with our targeting.
Okay, so at the moment it's just all exploration.
All exploration. The plan this spring and summer is to put out a maiden resource as well. So we have the drill holes already. So we're going through that process of modeling and working with our database to get it to a point where we can get our maiden resource.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably update that later in the year once we get some more drilling into it.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I'll get it. George Sherlock, and you're from the Wawa Gold Project.
We're in Wawa. We're RPX Gold. We're based in Wawa. We're in the Michipicoten Greenstone Belt.
Okay.
Yeah. So the core that we have here today, we've got about 4 styles of mineralization on the property. So the first style is our D0. This is our intrusion-related gold. So a lot of it is invisible gold, hosted and associated with arsenopyrite.
Okay.
And so this is what that is. So all the rocks are mostly diorite to tonalite. And some porphyry rocks of various compositions in there.
And pyrite is fool's gold, I guess.
Yeah, pyrite is fool's gold.
It looks like gold, but it's not gold.
All of this here is a lot of our pyrite and pyrite.
Okay, this is pyrite.
But
you have copper as well?
So we do have some chalcopyrite, but it's mostly just gold on the property.
Okay, which sample would show gold?
Yeah, this is our main Jubilee shear. This is where a lot of our gold is hosted on the property. So this is our D2 structure. And so as the shear zone was forming, it was re-endowing and remobilizing a lot of the gold from our intrusion. And so it was forming and re-endowing it to become VG. So you see this really nice piece right here, all in there.
Okay.
We've got some nice VG samples in there.
And so gold would look sort of more copper-like, right?
Yeah, it's all VG, so it's all very gold, and they're very much just like specks.
VG is very gold. Is that what you say?
VG is visible gold.
Visible gold.
Yeah,
okay.
So VG is visible gold. So we're getting in on the seams of these extensional veins that are forming within the shear zone. So the extensional veins are like quartz carved tourmaline veins. And this is a much deeper extension of the Jubilee shear itself, but we're still seeing the same structures and the same mineralization within these extensional veins.
Now, do you have any mines up there, operating mines?
So we do have mines in the area, like Alamos is there, West Dome with their Eagle River project is there.
West Domes have been around for a while.
Yeah, West Dome's been around for a while, but we're all still in the same Archean greenstone belt.
Oh, okay, and that extends over to Timmins?
I think so, but most of the mines in the area, you see that map, you got Hemlo, you got Faults, you got West Dome in the
Close
area.
to the Superior.
Yeah, very close.
Anything in Superior itself?
Not that I know of. I think it's kind of hard to drill under the lake, but
kind of hard to drill in it, but they haven't ruled that out yet.
No.
Maybe someday. Well, you can go underwater.
Yeah, I mean, it's all, the national park is right there too, so it's kind of
Okay.
hard to...
What are your relationship with natives?
We have good relations, yeah. We all have exploration permits with the Michipicoten people.
Who are you dealing with?
The Michipicoten group themselves, the First Nations.
Okay,
We're dealing with.
good. Thank you.
Is it out today for 5,400 or around there? So
Yeah, that's a good thing. Your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian what?
Sebastian Bedoya with Osisco.
Okay.
I'm the. Oh yeah, right here is our main project. This is the Caribou project. This
You
is
have a project there already?
Yeah, this is our main project right now. We're fully funded, permitted to begin the underground development. We have awarded the contract for construction, so we are constructing right now.
Okay.
Game plan is to pour the first gold bar by 2028. So that's what we're working towards.
Yeah.
I'm the project geologist for the underground drilling. So my goal is to...
How close is it to your other projects?
We just have this one and we have one in Utah. So it's not very...
In Utah?
Yeah, we have two main projects right now.
Okay. And the other projects under development then?
For development, it's just those two, yeah.
Just the two?
Just the two, yeah.
And you're listed on the New York Stock Exchange?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, we're under ODV.
And what are you at right now? What's your price?
I haven't checked today, but I think we're at $5 something. I can double check.
Okay, depends what Trump has said.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Doesn't look good lately.